Listen, call me crazy. I got the New York Knicks making the playoffs, and it's not a goddamn thing anybody's going to be able to do about it. Let me tell you something right now. We got a team, and I'm talking about from the starters to the bench. I think this is going to be one of the better New York Knicks teams that we've seen in a very long time. I think the NBA, the world, is sleeping on the New York Knicks for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them, but they will be sorely mistaken. The Knicks are nobody to play with, man. I'm telling you. Gone are the days where people just gonna be able to just walk up in Madison Square Garden and it's all good. I thought we was done with those days anyway, but I tell you this right now, Tom Thibodeau will be back in the playoffs once again. We gotta understand something. We talking about a former coach of the year. You understand? I believe he won 2 times or 3. I don't know what the hell he did. Did he win it in Minnesota? I forgot. I know damn well he won it in New York. Beating Monty Williams for that award too, just stealing it from him. You understand? Let me tell you something, right? The New York Knicks open up in Memphis against the Memphis Grizzlies. Let me tell you something right now. I got the New York Knicks rolling in Memphis and putting on a defensive showcase. I'm talking about rolling into Memphis and shutting everything down. You understand? Literally going in there. Let me tell you something. They will have a playoff-style defense for Mr. Ja Morant. They will go to Detroit, a home opener against the Detroit Pistons and beat the Detroit Pistons at home and then beat the Orlando Magic. And then the Charlotte Hornets with no LaMelo Ball, they will beat the Charlotte Hornets and they will run into trouble against the Milwaukee Bucks and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I can't wait to that game in Cleveland on the 30th, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. I am so pumped up for the New York Knicks. Let me tell you something. I am just ready for the Knicks to just shock the world. R.J. Barrett and the crew, this team reneged. They did not make the trade. Let me tell you something. They could have had Donovan Mitchell right now. You understand, if they wanted to. But give credit to the New York Knicks. They stood tall and they said, nah, man, y'all trying to highway rob us, and this ain't going down like that. So I can only give credit to Leon Rose and the crew, Scott Perry. Shout out to those guys, man, because everybody want to make it seem like shit is a joke, but these guys are doing their job, man. They drafted well. Give credit to Scott Perry. I think he's a guy, because we so caught up in Leon Rose, we forgetting all about Scott Perry, the man who drafted Mitchell Robinson, the man who had input in drafting R.J. Barrett. See, Leon Rose wasn't here. You understand? I believe they had their hand in drafting Quentin Grimes, Jericho Sims. This kid, let me tell you something right now. This kid, Jericho Sims, I'm telling you, I'm like, this dude could jump out the roof. Let me know if y'all know about Jericho Sims. I'm talking about a lot of people that ain't up on the New York Knicks don't know about Jericho. This dude is a beast. I'm talking about that pick. And he just sitting in the cut, tucked. Everybody just concerned about OB and the crew, the notable young core, quickly. But we forgetting all about him, and I'm telling you, that dude is a problem. You got Miles McBride. That dude is nice. I'm telling you, but Quentin Grimes is the guy who I'm looking at to really emerge this year to like, whoa. And y'all totally forgetting about Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish was traded to New York. Now he's got a full training camp. They tried to throw dirt on his name like he wanted to be traded. And he came out validly and came out and said that was a lie. So he's going to erupt. He's there with RJ. They signed Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is the truth. People are trying to say, I don't know what critics are saying, but real NBA aficionados know that this guy Brunson is the truth. He's solid for them. He's going to be solid for the New York Knicks. Let me tell you something. This man played 4 seasons in Dallas. His first year, he averaged 9 points. His second year, 8 points. The years that he played with Luka Doncic, he averaged 12 points. And this year that just passed, he averaged 16 on 50% shooting from the field and 37% shooting from 3. A season ago, he averaged 40% from the 3. So you clearly see 3-point shooting in his arsenal. Mind you, he averaged 4 assists. 4 assists when you playing with Luka. Everybody know Luka dominates the basketball. He don't handle it. He dominates the basketball. You talking about a 2nd-round pick. This kid Brunson was a 2nd-round pick, drafted 33 overall. from New Brunswick, New Jersey. So clearly familiar with the tri-state. This is home. His father is in the organization. It's like, let me tell you something. The Knicks got the possibility to really do his thing. Like seriously, like the really just steamroll all the way to the top, man. I'm telling you right now. In terms of the East, let me tell you something. When the Knicks was balling, they was the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. They had one down year and they slipped all the way out. So clearly they was the 4th seed. Why can't the Knicks go back there? They need to play defense first, and they need to play this young core. Those are the keys. If they go out there trying to play the older dudes and they not giving the younger guys what they're supposed to do, it's going to be a serious problem. I think Julius Randle is on the clock. I'm telling you, I'm very concerned about Julius because, they going to have to do something with him. If he doesn't play well, it's crazy. I'm telling you, because I just feel like he never recovered from that postseason, debacle. I ain't never seen, that was probably the worst thing I ever seen, about a professional athlete, just performance wise. Like he completely forgot to come to work, and I knew Knicks fans are still trying to figure out, are we going to get reimbursed or what do we get out of that? Because he had New York City on fire. He had people beating on their chests talking about Julius, and he go there and just make us look like a goddamn fool. We got Derrick Rose there. I like D Rose. Let me tell you something. At that point guard position, it's completely solidified. They got Brunson there. You gonna have D Rose. Come on. You got D Rose talking about he feeling like he in the best shape of his life. This dude feeling like lighter, faster. Oh, it's starting to get scary. Is he gonna be dunking again? Give this dude Rose a ton of credit because people wrote his career off. He has completely changed his game and, got new life. As you can see, this man is going to he going to ball out, man. He the truth. That's all I can let you know, man. This guy he going to ball out, man, to shock the world, The Knicks, man, they're going to do it, man. I think they can, man. They got the young core. They got some vets. I think everything is in their favor in terms of, success. And that was just, they got to go out there and do it. It's going to be pressure because, you got Cleveland there. They ain't make the playoffs last year. They're going to be looking to get there, so you got a lot of teams that missed the postseason, all fighting for what the Knicks trying to do. The Detroit Pistons, they got better. Orlando got better. The teams at the bottom have gotten better. So it's going to be a tough call, man, to see on how things going to work itself out. But like I said, I got the utmost confidence, that, this should get done for the Knicks, man. We deserve something. New York City deserves it. Knicks fans around the world, man, I call on you. I'm from Long Island, New York, Hempstead to be exact. Salute to everybody from Long Island. Salute to everybody from New York repping the orange and blue. You understand? This is the home for you. I don't give a damn where you from. Long Island, you in the city, you up there in Buffalo, Rochester. If you a Knicks fan, hit that goddamn like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.